Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Broke through the tackle. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Staying on the ground with Jones. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now the shotgun give to Chandler. Runs inside the 35. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. This one's caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll run here with Jones. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Working quickly here. Another try for Jones. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Following the score, they've got Reichard out and ready to boot it away. Power squib kick is taken in. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. Get on.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Hey! hot.
Another run for Henry. There's a lane past the 45. Down the sideline inside the 30. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And we're all knotted up. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
We go set. Ready.
To throw, here's Darnold. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over with the football just outside the 30. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Get hot. You at X. Get hot.
From the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Trying down the middle with Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
180.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Get hot.
This is Henry on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
180. Get hot.
Blitz coming here, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. 4th down coming up. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's gonna break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here goes that.
Okay, the wide receiver's gonna get it to begin the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They give to Jones, right side. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. It's the Vikings, lined up with a 2nd and 8. Jones once more. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Jones trying the left side. And he gets them down to the 42. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Oh, lady.
From the 42. To left sideline, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Running right, this is Jones. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Now a give. It's Chandler headed left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings get some late points and the lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Following the score, they've got Reichert out and ready to boot it away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
Go.
First down, here's Lamar. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
180.
They send a receiver in motion right. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he goes down a little short of the 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Throwing it just before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. He's got the squibber.
Just the skill on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
You. Cut.
The drive begins with Henry, and he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Escapes the pocket. Connects with Bateman. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, if there's an avoidable penalty, Brock, that's probably it. He just didn't let him make the fair catch, and that's going to help their field position considerably. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. A give left side to Jones. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 34. That one is caught left side of the field. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. This is Jones on the handoff. And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Following the score, they've got Reichert out and ready to boot it away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
Ready, shot. Set up.
Here's Henry running left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Crosses the 35, room for more. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They send Aguilar in motion left. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They'll send him over right. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. They get it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Lamar now from the gun. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's a give to Jones. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. And he's got this down to the 40. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Second down carry for Jones. He breaks the tackle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running for the marker on second. Juke the defender. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Here's Darnold. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And he will get back to the end zone. It's a touchdown, and they've got a shot at tying this up. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And that catch gets them to 2. We're all tied up here in the 4th. Woo, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie for now, at least. It looks like they have staved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it.